Welcome back to my base on BTC's server. I have did a video before and it had some stuff, but I have updated the base since then. Thought I would show you some of the new stuff. This is actually outside. I'm purposely not looking around too much because my area is kind of invite only. But this is an automatic piston door that now works for opening and shutting the door behind me. It looks very normal to the outside. Now I could walk down this entire staircase, but that's going to take long, so we'll just do /home. But either way, so everybody's seen this before. Storage room, just to show some of the interesting things I have. I do have some leads now because we're in 1.6. We weren't there before. That's pretty awesome. Everything else is just cobblestone and the like. This still works very well. Let's see, my tree farm, which I do plan on doing more than oak wood once I get to that point. Still got a bunch of other stuff that I wanted to make, so I haven't felt justified in doing this. There is my dog, still unnamed. This is somebody else's dog that has come to join me in the base. Miami, wherever he is. He's somewhere. There he is in the middle there in the list. And he has been able to come in and make use of some of the things here. Still got my chanting room, just to show you an update on these things. You know, nothing too special. This has had some updates. We've seen how that works. We've seen how this works. You've seen how these work, which apparently have been used not too long ago. But I will show you the update for my automatic sugarcane. Oh, that was supposed to go all the way across. Oh, you know what? It's all rigged up on that button, and just on a second thought, I thought, well, I'll rig up a second button. But I forgot that it's the redstone will need a repeater for that button to work. So I may do that, or I might just take that button off. I haven't decided yet. But either way, this is my automatic cocoa beans, which is kind of cool. It just does that, which makes 48. And then it takes 16 to throw these back on here. And you end up with half a stack of these. The thing is that you can always make a ton more things, you know, bigger and everything, but considering it's just a few people here, I've never really seen a good reason to just completely make a ton. Hopefully there's some wheat. Oh good, there's actually a stack, which is exactly what I need. I'm going to make 4 stacks of cookies, just for fun. Just because I really don't have anything else that I need to do with the cocoa beans right now. My chicken has finally laid an egg that gave me another chicken. So between these two, they lay eggs. I think Miami's been taking some eggs, which is good because I'm going to build a chicken farm eventually. But this is perfect for now. So if anybody grabs eggs, it's set. This now has a crusher and a bunch more cows up here. This is even more full than it ever was. If you have this issue here where the cow grows up and you're out of the chunk, or you know, something like that, now I can just push this little button right here, which will let the cow in and crush it. So it's good for fixing that. I mean, it will do it automatically if you're in the chunk, but if you just happen to be out of the chunk, it's nice to be able to do that without having to, before I had to go in the little door I made on the side and try to swim around in the water while hitting it with my sword, and then if I accidentally picked it up, I had to put it in a box. It was just a hassle. It's such a neater little thing to just hit the button. And that's my skeleton spawner, which we saw in the previous video. But I will show you this area here. There's a couple stories to go here. This is the slime farm. It works, you know. I mean, I hear a slime coming now. I don't see it. Oh, I guess it was lower, and he whacked it. Okay. I don't know if it dropped a slime ball or not. But either way, so yeah, I mean, I've got 3.5 stacks here, and I've also got a stack back at the storage area. And considering that I don't use slime balls as fast as this creates it, that's pretty handy. This is, you know, it's semi-efficient. I think it would be better if I would light up some of the nearby caves, you know, increasing the spawns. I've also got, I finally figured out the other spawns over here. Well, at least I found spots so that there are definite slime spawns, and this was kind of interesting. And I don't know if I'll go through the trouble or not, but both of these chunks are slime chunks. That one and this one. So I just kind of left it. I just kind of took out the barrier, and that way if there's a slime here, I can come in here and kill it. But yeah, I could make this into a giant farm, and I could even link it up to that farm. But I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not, because like I said, it makes more than I use, and that took a lot of time. Now, of course, I was also kind of learning as I went to build, and I could probably do it faster, but this would be twice as big, and I would have to orchestrate it to link up, and after all that, it would still make more than I need. So, it's not on my to-do list. In the meantime, this is kind of like, you know, if you see a slime in here, feel free to come kill it sort of thing, but I don't know really exactly what I'm doing with that. As far as these guys, need a cookie. This is a random iron golem that Miami decided to spawn in here. I'm not sure why he decided to. I guess he just felt like this pen was getting lonely. So he did that, and he did the same thing with the snow golem. The snow golem, though, I probably will try to figure out a way to where you can farm infinite snowballs, you know, because you can use the snow stacks now and do a bunch of cool stuff with it. Something I've never actually messed with at all. So that might be on the to-do list, but at the very least, he can run around and you know, snow up this area, which is kind of funny because it melts away from the pumpkins, so it kind of makes this weird pattern in there, but that's cool. And the sheep are just specifically sheep. Nothing really special about it. I had to put some grass under there so that they would keep regrowing their wool if I shear them. I only use a little bit of wool here and there for what make the buttons stand out. So, you know, I don't really use a lot of it, but at some point I'll probably make it where all the colors are available and, you know, like a neat little way to do it semi-automatic. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that if I decide to do anything. But I saw some sheep, and more specifically, I had some leads that I wanted to use since they were new. And so I went out and snagged a couple of sheep, and then I bred them, and then added a bunch of grass, and then I didn't mess with them anymore. So there they are doing their sheepy thing. So yeah, but other than that, this is the update. I feel like it's got you know, still a lot to work to go. Obviously, this still looks nasty. You know, the walls need, you know, the stone brick and the decorations and everything that goes with that. This is still the room I'm doing that in, but oh, looks like we've gained a cactus also, which is good because that was something I was going to have to go out and get, and I will make this automatic because you can make this automatic very, very, very easily. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I did actually need a cactus, so I'm happy to see one has shown up here at the base. I'm assuming that is Miami's doing. He's been doing everything he can to try to help me add on to what I've got going because, as you can tell, I've got a lot of stuff already done. This is kind of what I plan to make farms for, and yeah, I've got a few bones now. I don't really need them anymore, but every time I go work the spawner for an update, I mean for new armor stuff, I've got you know, the stuff that comes with that. Let's see. As far as my equipment goes, just to see, I've got Power 4 bow. That's kind of cool. That's my Fortune 3 pick, which does its job. You know, I've got some pretty good stuff. My armor's nothing special. This is the newest piece, Fire Protection 4, and then these are just Protection, Protection 2, Protection. You know, it was just level 1 enchants. It was my first set of diamond armor. This is my second helmet, as you can see by the new life on it here. And I'll put level 30 enchants on these too. I don't really care if they're all protection or whatever. I almost never even see mobs. Nonetheless, need to fight them. I do have a couple other things. I can pump this up to power 5 if I go work the spawner again. And I have Silk Touch on a diamond axe. How funny is that? But it was just a level 30 enchant. You know, nothing special here, just some books. Oh, Efficiency 5 is pretty cool. But, you know, just some stuff that I found while I was caving around and stuff. So, either way, that is the update. There is some other things worth mention, and that is that I've got some other videos that are not about the server that I'm going to finish up. The update to 1.6 kind of slowed me down on the videos I was making. I've still got my single player world with my VorShot challenge. I'm very excited about doing that. The thing is that I have to have enough time to record an episode, and then I have to have time to edit it, and then I have to have time to load it onto YouTube, and you know, it's just been a little busy with not having 1.6 and playing here and everything like that. So those are going to return now that I actually have some time again. There is also murmurs of the return of Warcraft. That is something that is in the works. Just don't have any serious dates or anything yet. It will not be the same as before. It will be completely different ideas, but I'm really happy with all of them. There are some things I still haven't worked out, and as I said, the dates I still don't know because I'm waiting on some real life stuff to pan out a certain direction. If everything works out like I want, then that will be awesome. But you'll know something when I know something, and I think that the only thing left to do is to go to spawn and throw cookies at everybody. Yeah!